When a party is considered dominant in one area, the voters are encouraged to vote, they call it? Six-piece suit. Don't you think that disadvantages the voters? Clearly, they have no choice. If it's in Nyanza, if you start with the MCA, ODM, and you go all the way to the governor, then what does it mean in terms of choice for the voter? Is it all about the party and the politicians?
Thank you very much, and good morning to our viewers. I see the move of zoning as a very selfish move, especially to the party owners and the people who want to control political parties. Most importantly, last elections I was in Azimio Council, and this affected a lot of our members in Nairobi, where different parties, for instance, our Jubilee Party had candidates in Mathare and also in Makandara, and the zoning happened. And so I think you can remember someone like Bahati, and I think there was Bakri in Makandara. They were all crying when they had been given a certificate by the party. They were meant to go till the last leg, and then they were told to withdraw because then specific areas and constituencies were taken in as to be strongholds for ODM. And so my suggestion would be let people be. And I think even when I went to Nyanza, as what Honorable Maduko has said, there was a lot of unfairness, especially in nomination. There are people who are used of being given direct tickets, and so those are the people who would want the zoning, because a lot of people who are given direct tickets, then there's a lot of voter apathy. People don't come out to vote. If I have been denied to, or given a chance to vote for the person I would have wanted to represent me, and a party has dictated who they want to represent me, then I have no time to come out and vote. And so I think that's one of the reasons why Azimio lost, because in most of its strongholds, the voter turnout was very low. And I think for any political party, or even for anybody who is seeking for those higher positions, especially the presidency, allow everybody to be. Okay. Allow all the parties to fill their candidates. As long as they are supporting your candidature, every candidate will make sure that they mobilize their own people to come out and vote.
But of course,
and in the process,
how coalitions work in Kenya.
Not really, because in the process, especially if you know yourself, if as a party, then you will give a chance to everybody, because what happens for the party who will give direct nominations, or they are going to deny a candidate who was favorable to their people, then they know people will not come out and vote. That's why they would say this is our region, and so we only have this party. And I think I've seen it also with even within Central Kenya, where somebody comes and says, unless somebody vies with this political party, then this person should not be elected. Why should you dictate to people? Sell your political party, have the best candidate win in your nominations, so that we can be able to have that freedom and the people to have a freedom of choice. Actually, if we have many political parties fielding the candidates, and right now we even have independent candidates, then we'll have a lot of members, people coming out to vote. Yes. But once you restrict, then people know once a nomination is done for my political party, I'll have no reason to go out and vote. Yes. The die is cast. So it is important that we allow democracy, and I fully support what Millie said. And once we allow democracy, then we'll have people fight it out at the nominations. And if there was unfairness, then people can meet at the ballot. And that's most important. So if ODM was a stronghold in Nyanza, or still is a stronghold in Nyanza, they should be confident that even if another political party comes in, we believe, people will believe in our party. And I think that's when then we need to start asking, then do we have to hold political parties or vote for certain political parties based on the individual or the leader of that political party, or do we look at what does that political party stands for? And I think we need to start separating that.
The biggest challenge, Bwana Gakuya, is in coalition building, because if parties just run as individual parties, there would be no problem, and no one would care. Every party would go